All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to talk about the juggernaut, the real one. I ain't talking about Joe Joyce that reared his head last night on Showtime Boxing, who goes by the name of Jaron Boots Ennis. Been telling you this kid is on another level. And I mean, this dude took it to another level entirely last night against Romy Villa. And more important than that, after the fight was over, trainer, father, BOZY Ennis once again reiterated something about Jaron and the winner of Errol, Spence, and Terence Crawford. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 147-pound division, where we very well may have the best fighter in boxing. And I ain't talking about Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford. And also, I said may. So do not get carried away right away in the comment sections. However, Jaron Boots Ennis just last night fought Romy Villa in a fight that went the way that I thought it would go. However, even though it went exactly how I thought it would go, the man performed better than I thought he would. And I had put this man in my top 10 pound for pound, got a lot of ridicule over there on Twitter about my selection of Jaron Ennis as my number 10 pound for pound best fighter in the world. And I'm sticking with it. And after that performance, I very well may move him up, because I don't know anybody in boxing that can do all of the things that that kid can do, and with the severity that the man does it with. Now, and also let me say that what his father, BOZY Ennis, said after the match about him, Jaron Ennis, being owed that IBF belt if Errol Spence and Terence Crawford have a rematch. Now, before I get into the details of it though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button if you like the video. If you don't like the video, hit the thumbs down button. But if you do, hit that like button if you don't mind, and hit the subscribe button. Also, to everybody that has been a supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for your support on the channel. It means an immense amount. Now, before we get into that, I just want to tell you real fast about today's sponsor, the Boxing Showtime app. It's a very useful app that keeps you updated on all things boxing, and you can keep up with the latest fights, where to watch them, the latest news, and a lot more. For any hardcore boxing fan like myself, and most likely all of y'all, I would definitely recommend downloading it. And it also is most definitely a big support to the channel. It's available for both Apple and Android, and you can find the link in the description below. Thanks for considering downloading Boxing Showtime's app. But let's get back into the subject matter of the video, because we've got a very, very, very special fighter on our hands, and that is Jaron Boots Ennis. I've been saying this for at least 4 years, maybe 5 years that I've been saying this, since before he took a hiatus, when he had some promotional issues going on between Cameron Duncan and somebody who Cameron Duncan had recruited to do the promotion for Jaron Ennis. This kid is absolutely out of this world. I have no idea how somebody can look at that kid right there and wonder whether or not that guy is a great fighter or not. He literally has everything in the toolbox, and I think he does almost everything better than people that do the same things as he does. The only exception that I would say to that is maybe he's not as consistent to the body as Errol Spence Jr. is. However, He thumps on people's heads and to the body with very, 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 very intense regularity. And defensively is just a marvel. Now, to me, definitely, man, I think you take out Errol, Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford just because people are going to have that it's hard for people to get their heads around. Man, this kid is just on another planet, man. He's on another planet of talent, man. I'm telling you, this very well may be once in a couple lifetimes level of talent coming from this man. Just absolutely highly, highly skilled. Can do everything in the ring, offensively and defensively, except, I guess, track down Karen Kukadajian, who was running all over the ring. But now you see full well why Karen Kukadajian just kept running. However, even that adjustment was made because clearly in this fight, Jaron Ennis had his mindset on sticking that jab to the body and consistently going down to that body. And his approach was just excellent to the fight. I listened to Abner Mares talk about how Jaron Ennis was making a mistake by going at Romy Villa that early in the fight and taking away his advantages from the outside by getting inside and fighting inside. And I thought to myself, man, what are you talking about, Abner Mares? This man is going to make sure that Romy Villa has absolutely nothing left in the tank by the time you get to round 11. As in, yeah, we know your game plan. We're going to win these couple rounds, pot shotting you, boom, 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 boom. And then at a certain point in time, and by the way, sticking heavy jabs and happy jabs and right hooks to the body to wear you down. And then at a certain point in time, they stepped to Romy Villa, made it a fight, thumped him up, started landing big hooks to the head, uppercuts, shots to the body, and just took everything out of him. So there was none of this, I'm gonna rally at the end of the fight. Did not happen. So I certainly hope people look and see what they're looking at in a ring, which honestly, man, I think is a very lost art in boxing. There's so many box rec warriors out there that anytime you want to talk to them about boxing, the first thing they do is go to box rec and try to tell you who did they beat and who did the person that they beat and try to have this whole conversation based off compute box statistics and all of that, but don't actually look at the live fight going on in the ring and pay attention to what these guys are actually doing. And I'm telling you, man, this guy Jaron Ennis is on another man. I'm telling you, that is going to be trouble for anybody. And when he hits I think he's 25, maybe 26 now, man, when he gets up to 29, when he gets 28, 29 years old, man, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Good luck. And it looks like he has Stanionis, Ugas, and Thurman in his sights, even though his father says that he should be able to get that IBF belt. Even if Errol and Terence decide to have a rematch, that may be the truth because they may decide to take the rematch at 154. If they do the rematch, that may be true. I don't know. However, I will tell you this. I'm glad Errol and Terence should be happy that they've gotten this money that they're going to have in this fight, fighting each other, because they definitely did not want to be in a situation where they would have to fight him. Not saying they couldn't win. I think Errol Spence Jr. and he would be just an amazing fight. Like, man, an amazing fight. Because you really can't do like Errol is a very, very straightforward fighter, man. And that jab, working off that jab, his hand speed, his ability to fight, he would love that fight with Jaron Ennis. And I don't know what Jaron Ennis would do with that. Because he's not like Roman Villa. He's not like Roman Villa, who doesn't come in with a jab. But aside from that, and the Terence Crawford side of it, I'm just telling you, I know y'all be thinking I be hating on Terence. Man, Terence should never get in the ring with that kid. Never get in the ring with Jaron Ennis, because that is a matchup made in HE double hockey sticks for Terence Crawford. I had seen no way that he's going to win that fight. Not with the kid that is that active. He's Jaron Ennis is almost as active and almost has as high an output as Errol Spence does. And he is a very long jab. And he also has very fast hands and very quick reflexes and hits very hard. Nah. That's Terence Crawford supposed to let Jaron Ennis. He's supposed to head off into the sunset and sit on the commentator's table and look at that kid fight. But anyway, I don't think that Jaron is going to get the either one of those guys in the ring next. More than likely, though, he's going to get Manus Stanionis for the WBA world title so if either one of those guys vacate a belt, he'll probably become a champion fighting Amanda Stanionis, but I will take that Amanda Stanionis fight. I'll also take Amanda Stanionis and Keith Thurman and those guys and Ugas fighting each other, and however it works for whatever belts are available. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section, and with that, I'm out. Peace.